I want to show you 10 specific websites that's going to help increase your chances of removing anything from your credit report in the next 30 days. Okay, so here's the first site you want to leverage to increase your chances of getting accounts removed in the next 30 days. All right. This site right here, Smart Credit. All right. You want to leverage Smart Credit. You want to get access to your Smart Credit report to see the inaccuracies on your credit report. Okay. And you also get to see your future credit score. But most importantly, you're going to see the inaccuracy. So once you're on this specific screen right here, when you click on reports, click on 3-bureau report, you click on switch to classic view. Now, I kind of went quick. Let me do that again. Once you log in, you click on reports, you click on 3-bureau reports, then you click on switch to classic view. Right now, you're going to see an overview of all the negative, or you're going to see an overview of all your accounts, but you want to go to the negative accounts. Now, the negative accounts is going to allow you to increase or the negative accounts that's basically showing the inaccuracies within the credit report is going to allow to increase your chances of getting the account removed from your report. Here's why. Here's the second site. When you go to the FCRA, right, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and you check this out. When you go to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, right, you click on this, right? You go to 15 U.S.C. 1681. You put that in. These are all the specific codes that Experian, TransUnion, Equifax have to abide by, and anybody else that's reported information about you, right? So if you go to E, this is going to give you the reason to dispute, or give you the capability to dispute inaccuracy of your accounts. Whenever a consumer reporting agency, and remember, I'm not a lawyer, I'm just showing you your rights, right? Prepares a consumer report, it shall follow reasonable procedure to ensure maximum possible accuracy of the information concerning the individual about whom the report relates. So when you go back to your report and you see that, hey, this is not reported correctly. Now, just because it's not reported correctly doesn't mean that the account is going to automatically fall off. This is where the follow-up comes in. This is where the consistency comes in. This is when you knock the credit bureaus out month after month. But if you don't do nothing, nothing's going to happen. It's going to stay in your credit report for the next 7 to 10 years. I'm going to say that again. It's going to stay in your credit report for the next 7, depending on the type of accounts. And if a bankruptcy, 10 years on your credit report. So you can leverage the laws to help increase your chances. And if you get it off before the 7 years, guess what? You save time. All right. It's not going to happen. Everything isn't going to come off all at once in 30 days. Yes, you're going to get some accounts removed in the first 30 days. Some accounts going to remove in the next 30 days. You might not get nothing, and then you continue, right? But just showing you what you can do to leverage, right? Now, there are other specific laws you can leverage within the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and we could break it down really quick. So 15 U.S.C. 1681, right? We went over E, compliance and procedures. You can also leverage what I call R, procedure in case of disputed accuracy. And there are multiple laws in here to help you increase your chances of getting accounts removed from your credit report. Also, you can leverage this one, requires of related information contained in consumer reports. This also helps as well, because this basically talks about, let me go to it really quick, of how long it can account could be on your report based off of the charge off and everything and being delinquent. So the running of reporting period, you can check this out, read over this specific law. All right. Now, the next law you can also check out as well is this one right here. I'm going to break down some more. You can also check out permissible purpose. So when your inquiries are on your report, most of the time they might not have permissible purpose to be on your report, and you can leverage this specific law as well. Now, the next law you can also leverage is this one right here. I got you. I'm going to break it all down. S-2, you can also leverage this one right here. These are multiple laws as well. Now, another place you can also leverage is if you are, let's just say, if you have collections on your credit report, you can also leverage the FDCPA as well. So you can go to the FDCPA and leverage the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Okay, let me basically break it down. So if you go to, or if you Google 15 U.S.C. 1692, right? This is the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. And then from there, you can click on it. Click on it. And then from there, you'll click on the subchapter. And then from there, you will see all the specific laws that the collection agencies have to abide by as well. And usually they don't, right? So you can leverage that in your favor to permanently remove a collection from your credit report and potentially get paid depending on the type of case, right? So here where you'll go is this one right here is communication. So how a debt collector has to communicate with you. They have to abide by these laws, right? These things, right? These statutes, right? These codes. They have to abide by everything. So you can read over it, or you can leverage Chat GPT. Another, but we talk about that to get a better understanding of these laws. Okay, because I know they talk, because they talk on a different level that, hey, we might not understand these specific things that they might be talking about. So you can leverage Chat GPT to break down some of the terms, some of the words of what they're referring to. Okay. So FDCPA, and you can read over other laws as well. You can check them out, see if they're in line with you, right? So if some of these laws that they violated, if you have documentation, if you have recording, if you have things that, hey, they violated these laws, guess what? You would want to talk to an attorney. Now, let me show you some attorneys you can actually talk to. All right. I got you. So you can go to one of the places that we communicate with is Swift Law. You can leverage Swift Law. Aaron and his team is an amazing. You can check them out. You can contact them. Consumer law, like I said, debt collection practice, debt collection defense, and other things that they also help out as well. So if this aligns with what you have going on, you can give them a call, contact them, let them know I sent you. All right. And then from there, you can also leverage my guy Hasib. He also, now he's efficient at everything. But one of the things he liked doing is if you have a bankruptcy on your credit report, there are some things that Experian, TransUnion, Equifax have to abide by. And usually they don't. If you have a bankruptcy, he also helps everything as well. But if you have a bankruptcy, it's game over. All right. He's going to find some violation depending on if they are violating the law. He can help you. But I wanted to shout them out. These are other two sites you can check out as well. Well, not check out, places that you can use to help you when it comes to fixing credit. Okay. Now, another place you can leverage is what I call the CFPB. Okay. You can leverage the CFPB to help you. So when you're on the CFPB website, you can leverage this specific site to help increase your chances of getting accounts removed in the next 30 days. Okay. Here's why. You saw the inaccuracy. If debt collectors are violent, you can leverage, you can click on that. But as far as, let's just say, reported inaccurate accounts, you can leverage them as well. So credit reporting or other personal information, and you will scroll down and click on credit reporting. Okay. And then from there, once you're on this specific site, I got you. You're going to go down, click on next. All right. I'm basically walk you step by step. So there are multiple things you can talk about as far as, hey, let's just say incorrect information on your credit report. You can click on this one. So if you look over information belongs to someone else, information is missing that should be on your report, account information is incorrect, your personal information is incorrect, public record information is inaccurate, old information continues to repair on your credit report, right? Account status is incorrect. So these are some of the things you can basically describe the problem that you're having as far as incorrect information on your report. Now, let's just say you have improper use of your report. So reporting company use your report improperly, receive unsolicited financial product or insurance offers after opting out. Report provided to employer without your written authorization, credit inquiries on your credit report that you don't recognize. You can leverage this as well. Unable to get your credit report or credit score if you're having a problem with that. Alert, what you want to do is if they're giving you a hard time to remove the fraud alert off your credit report, you can leverage this. Now, if you want to add a fraud alert just in case, you're not applying for nothing, and if anybody do apply, they have to call you, you can leverage this as well. So they have to give you a call first before they open up an account. So this is a fraud alert. Security freeze is when, of course, you put a freeze on your credit report with Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, anybody else, right? Problem with company investigation to an existing problem. So what describes your problem? Investigation took more than 30 days. So this happens sometimes as well. Was not notified of the investigation status or results. Their investigation did not fix an error. This is one that we commonly use. And then the other ones as well. So have you already tried to fix this problem? Most likely, yes, you tried to fix this problem when it comes to fixing your credit. Did you request information from the company? Yes. What information did you request? You probably requested for them to do an investigation, right? You probably told them to do an investigation to check the inaccuracies and remove anything. Did the company provide you with the information? No, because when they came back, verified. We didn't ask for verification. We didn't ask if the account belongs to us. We already know the account belongs to us. What we're disputing is based off of the inaccuracies of Experian, of TransUnion, of Equifax, right? So that is what you can leverage. Now, another place, oh, I'm sorry, let me just go through it really quick before I go to the next place. I'm all hopping back and forth. But from there, as you can see, you can put the complaint. So who, what, when, how in here, okay? What would be a fair resolution to this issue? So removal based off of the inaccuracies, right? So, and then you attach the letters, you can attach the credit report right here. And then on the next screen, you're going to see who you want to complain with, right? So I can just show you, make it make sense so you can see. You'll click on next. And then from there, you want to create 3 separate complaints, right? One for Experian, one I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Expand information solutions. You're gonna put your name as it appears on your credit report. Social security name as it appears on your credit report, date of birth. You can click all 3 of these. Do you want to complain with another company? No, right? The reason why you don't want to complain with another company because there are things on Expand, TransUnion, Equifax, or there are things on Expand, TransUnion, Equifax on 3, but some of them are just only on Expand and TransUnion versus Equifax versus all 3. So just complain with all 3. Just complain with one company at a time. Just go back, fill out again, and do it for TransUnion. Go back, fill out again, and do it for Equifax. All right. So you don't have stuff that's not actually being reporting on the other. Now start reporting on that specific credit bureau. Okay. Do you want to complain with the other company? No. Then click on next, review everything, click on submit. All right. Now what's going to happen is, hold on. What's going to happen is when you click on submit, Experian, TransUnion and Equifax have 15 days to respond back to the CFPB. Now, what they're going to usually ask for is additional time, 60 days. Hold on. Be patient. It usually doesn't take them 60 days, okay? It doesn't take 60 days. So just be patient with it, okay? All right. Now, the next place you can also leverage is this one right here. Break it down for you. You can leverage the Attorney General's office, right? So if you Google Attorney General and it's basically the state you live in, you'll click on that and click on file a complaint. And you'll go through general inquiries or complaints and you'll fill out this information. And basically, you'll put what happened with Experian or TransUnion Echo or all 3 as far as the inaccuracies. And you can create a complaint with the Attorney General's office. Okay. Another place you can also create a complaint with is with the BBB. Now, like I said, all these things is increasing your chances of getting accounts removed in the next 30 days, right? And month after month after month, okay? So you can also leverage the BBB as well. Now, the next place you can leverage is, and I'm working on something with Credit Fixer, but my guy Credit Fixer, hey, shout out to him. And he's doing amazing things with this. He has AI, he has the laws, he has everything that, that I be talking about in my videos and that he's incorporated in here that you can use so you're not sending off the same generic dispute every single month, right? So you want to check this out. I'll have a code for you so you can get access on a discounted plan, but you can check it out for the next 7 days for free. All right. So Credit Fixer is amazing. He's doing amazing things. He's leveraging AI. He's leveraging the laws so you can incorporate everything that I just talked about to help increase your chances of getting accounts removed in the next 30 days. It's going to be amazing. I'm creating a full tutorial on this. Oh, no. I'm going to create a full tutorial on this so you can understand, you can know what to click on, you can know what to leverage to knock the credit bureaus out. So I'm looking forward to making this video. Hey, stay tuned. Hey, things is going to be amazing. I've been working behind the scenes, but most importantly, you can leverage that. And another place you can also leverage is Chat GPT as well. Chat GPT is a website you can leverage, a tool you can leverage to help if you're on a budget as well. So you can screenshot your accounts, say based on this report, can you identify violations according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act? And then bam, create different things based off of this. And then you can ask to create three separate letters to remove those accounts and you can leverage that. But hey, this place right here, you want to check out because it'll do everything for you based off of what we be talking about. Now, if you don't have time to do none of that, I completely understand. So here's the last site. We'll do everything completely for you for free, but only on one condition. Just one condition. You have to use our smart credit link to actually do this, okay? So we have to get access to your credit report. So it's a win-win. We'll create the letters, we'll use the laws, we'll build everything for you. If that's something that you want to do, the link is going to be in the description. You can sign up for that. But if it's not, leverage the information to knock the credit bureaus out.